Hey guys, in this video we'll be looking at how you can perform well when you're in a bottom tier tank. So in this match I'm in a tier 6 Cromwell on the Tundra map. It's a tier 8 game. So basically the first thing I'm going to do, since I'm in a fast tank, is I'm going to go and try to secure one of the more important locations on the map. In my opinion, the most important location is the hill, because you can get shots into both bases and the surrounding area from the hill, so that's where I'm going to go. You see a Barask beats us up to the hill, but we got a friendly platoon that's going to drive him right back off the hill. He doesn't want any part of us up here. So I've secured this rock here. You spot a T-56, that's not good news for a Cromwell, but we've secured this rock here, and now our top tier medium tank in the 122 TM, he'll be able to take this position and use it because he's got really good turret armor. He'll be able to punish anybody that tries to push up. Except for this guy, who was able to push up because the 122 TM was on reload, and because of that I'm just going to fall back now because I'm only on 15 health. The Caliban can just sneeze at me and kill me at this point, so I'm just going to fall back a little bit. So now we've fallen back. We're not completely abandoned in this position because I still feel it's the most important flank on the map. We're just going to support our higher tier tanks, and our tanks that are taking the front lines. So we're going to shoot that Skoda as he tries to come around the corner. He's going to back off. Our 122 TM is still in a good position, putting all kinds of shots in. I'm just going to be watching this Caliban because I want the revenge shots on into him. And so this is basically what low tier tanks should be doing. They should be supporting their higher tier tanks, getting shots into enemies as they make mistakes, and keeping their higher tier tanks alive. So if you look on the map real quick, I'm going to pause it. We are vastly outnumbered here. We have 5 guys on the hill. 2 of us are hanging back in support. We have a Comet up on the hill. We have 122 TM and a P43 in the front lines around this rock. They have 3 heavy tanks on their side of the rock, 2 more heavy tanks in support, a light tank in the rear, a Barask sniping in the back, and there's a Digger Max that's spotted somewhere around here. So they outnumber us by quite a bit. But because they're going to be attacking into us, and we're going to have a better setup than them in terms of frontline tanks and support tanks and stuff, we're going to be able to win the hill. So the Caliban pulls out, tries to get a shot on the ARL, and I believe he misses. I'm just going to put a shot into the Caliban's cupola and he's going to fall back. Now this Tiger, I don't know what he was doing, but we're going to take him out of the game real quick. So now the P43 is fallen, and it's just the 122 TM on the hill here. Poke out, see 2 tanks, always going to shoot the Barask first, he's a more dangerous target, and we're going to get that revenge shot into the Caliban, finishing him off. This Skoda is going to poke up, take a shot at either the Nashorn in the way back, or the ARL, and we're going to finish off the Churchill 7 as well. Just like that, it's now a 3 versus 1 on the hill. The Digger Max has fallen off and it's just the Skoda T56 left. So me and the ARL are going to flank around while the 122 TM engages frontally. We're looking for a shot in that little hole, can't find it. 122 TM finishes him off. So now that's hill secure and game secure. And I'm just going to move up here, see if I can get any extra shots into either the Digger Max or the Leo. Unfortunately the Digger Max does fall to the P43 turret below, so I don't get any shots into him. However, we have some nice shots into the Leo side. Backs off, look for the STRV, can't find him. Leo for some reason comes back out and start putting shots into him. Gonna aim for the track here, get a tracking shot. Shot unfortunately goes low. ARL puts a shot into him and I finish off the Leo. It's just the STRV left, and unfortunately I'm not going to get a shot into him. However, if we take another pause here real quick, let's just count the tanks up here. So on our side we lost P43, the 1375, and the Comet. So we lost 3 tanks. They lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks, and I believe 2 more fell back to other positions and were killed somewhere else. So that's like half the enemy team that was up here. We were able to hold them back by keeping our top tier tank alive in the form of the 122 TM. He was able to deal enough damage and carry the game for us on this flank.